can't find nothing on the radio.
You ready, Steve?
Welcome to Songology. He's Bruce.
He's Richard.
And this is another episode from our Song of the Day archives.
Enjoy.
Welcome back, Bruce. We're wrapping up the week. We've sort of been wandering all over. What's on tap for today?
Well, I promised you rock solid friendship, and I have it in the form of the Four Tops.
Oh, okay.
What do you know about the Four Tops?
There's four of them.
Once again, displaying your vast musical knowledge. Well, yes, there are in fact four of them. And why I say rock solid friendship is because this is a pretty rare act in the sense that they went for 41 years without any lineup changes. It was the same four guys.
Wow.
From 56 to 1997 when one of them became too ill to perform, and so they had to substitute out somebody. They may be the longest running act in rock and roll with the same lineup.
Wow.
Everybody's had,
turnover.
Bands like Deep Purple is like a revolving door. But no, the Four Tops, it's the same four guys. These are guys from Detroit, Levi Stubbs and Abdul Faker, as we said earlier. Tough to grow up in Detroit with a name like Abdul in the 50s. So he was known as Duke.
Okay.
Not surprisingly. Obie Benson and Lawrence Payton. Now, it was two duos. They went to different high schools in Detroit, and they got together while they were still in high school at a mutual friend's birthday party.
Huh.
They all get together, birthday party. Oh, you guys sing? You guys sing. Why not? You guys should all do something together. And they're kind of reluctant, not really big on this, because we don't know you. We've never. But, we'll give it a whirl. And, ooh, we sound pretty good. And so away they went. Unusual also as a vocal quartet. I mean, there were lots of others. The Temptations come to mind, the Spinners, that sort of thing. These guys are unusual because their lead singer, Levi Stubbs, is a baritone. And usually in these sorts of groups, the lead is a tenor. So that's kind of an unusual thing. They ended up getting signed by Motown Records after an abortive attempt with somebody else. They ended up working with Motown, and they got into sort of the first rank, so to speak, of Motown artists. They had a huge number of hits, actually 16 top 40 hits between 1964 and 1970. So they were one of the most successful American acts during the whole years of the British invasion, and did very, very well. Now, as the 70s wore on, the Four Tops were kind of slipping on the Motown roster a little bit. It seems that Berry Gordy, the boss man at Motown Records, it seemed to sort of run the place with a kind of an iron fist. And so if you were on the A-team, so to speak, on Berry Gordy's A-team, you got everything. You got all the best songs, you got all the best production values, all the best backing people, and everything you needed. And then the B team, etc., got the leavings. Well, by the time the 60s closing out, getting into the early 70s, other acts like the Jackson 5 are really started to take off. And the Four Tops are slipping down the Motown roster and getting less consideration. So in the early 70s, when Berry Gordy announces that he's moving Motown Records to Los Angeles and is expecting everybody to go with him, a lot of acts didn't go. They said sort of thanks but no thanks and went off and signed with other people. And that's what happened with these guys. They ended up working with a label called ABC Dunhill, where they recorded from 1973 to 1978. And the song I have for you this morning is Ain't No Woman Like the One I Got. A great little tune, not strong on grammar, but great little tune that was their biggest hit after their departure from Motown. It was written by guys by the name Dennis Lambert and Brian Potter, who oddly enough are the same guys who wrote One Tin Soldier. Do you remember that?
Yep.
From the Billy Jack movie.
Yep.
Back in the day.
They plays a lot here, so.
Well, there you go. You're very popular. So these guys did other things, including this song you're going to hear this morning. And the reason why I picked that for at least the Song of the Day's first featuring of the Four Tops is because it's led by Levi Stubbs, but each of the Four Tops has their own little piece. So you get to hear each of them individually. And so first it's Levi Stubbs, then Lawrence Payton, then Obie Benson, then Duke Faker, in that order during the chorus.
Huh.
And it's just basically a straight love song. So that finishes up our rather eclectic week, and we're going to do something in a nautical vein on Monday. But before we get to that, let's look at the Four Tops and Ain't No Woman Like the One I Got.
And as usual, we have to get it right there while we work out the fair use rules on YouTube. These episodes first aired in 2014 as the Song of the Day segment on my morning show on 977 FM, Creston Valley's community radio station. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe and don't forget to share this with your friends. Now, you can choose to listen to the music or go on to the next segment of Song of the Day with Bruce.